It's time for my monthly favorites. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and comment down below. That is my favorite part. I was sitting down to do my makeup and I realized that it's the end of the month and it's time for my monthly favorites. So I decided to throw on a mask and talk about what I've been enjoying this month. The mask I'm wearing is Collagen Refreshers. I don't know the brand. It's like Celavi. It smells so good. It specifically increases elasticity while effectively minimizing and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. I always wonder how many times you have to use one of these for it to actually do everything that it claims. But I think that this mask came from Laura the Bargain Hunter. I think it may have come from Kimmy's boxes. I'll link both of them down below so you can go check them out. But they both sent me like a package at the same time. Well, like within a couple of weeks of each other. So I don't know who this one came from because I'm not a very good YouTuber. But it smells so good. So here we are. All right, let's get into my monthly favorites. This palette is clearly on my monthly favorites. It performs so well. It doesn't have very many shimmers in it, but the shimmers that are in it are amazing. This palette looks really one-toned. Like, I mean, maybe not so much one-toned, but it looks very, like you can't create a whole lot of different looks with it, but you can. You absolutely 100% can create so many different looks with it. The tones and dimensions and just everything about this palette, it's so good, you guys. It really, like, when you look at it, you think another monochromatic palette, it's so good. It's so good. And Andy Does Stuff sent this to me, so thank you so freaking much. But that's not why this is my favorite. This is my favorite because, well, it's Ace, but it's my favorite because of the way it performs. At least this month, it's on my favorites list. And honestly, this is probably my top favorite green palette. And it came at such a good time because Melt released the Gemini palette again, and that's been on my wish list forever, but it's expensive, you know? And I was like really toying with getting it, and then I got this in the mail, and I'm like, I don't need that palette, I have this one. Like,
no, I don't need it, right? I don't need it.
Okay, moving on. All right, so another makeup product I've been enjoying, which it's almost gone, is this Fully Charged Pure Mascara. Now, when you first open it, it's kind of thin, but after the first week of use, it gets so good. And I really like it. Now, I feel like it gives you, or can give you, very spider legs, you know, eyelashes, thick, very thick. As far as lengthening, it does lengthen too, but I feel like it thickens enough and lengthens just enough that it does really good. Now, my biggest complaint about it, one, is when you first open it, it is very liquidy and a little challenging to use, but the wand, it is very big, so you have to be careful. At least I have to be careful with my hooded eyes and whatever, but it's a really good mascara. Really good. I have shitty lashes and I really like that one a lot. So I've been using this Pretty Pop Probiotic Whipped Cream from Saturday Skin. I really like it a lot. I like it. It's thick, It works, it's decent, but you do only need just a little bit, which is also good. But don't overdo it if you use it, because then it gets really bad really quick. Not really bad, but because it's so thick, it takes a while for it to sink into your skin and go away. So just my thought. So, and I don't like a lot of perfume. I don't know much about perfume. It's not that I don't like a lot, but I have like one bottle. Well, I have a couple bottles. I really used to love Lucky. Like when I was younger, I wore Lucky all the time. But I don't know much about perfume. And in Texas, my sister, we went into Victoria's Secret because it was an outlet, got a couple bras and whatnot. But she bought a pack of perfume, and this came with like lotion and a big bottle and this small bottle. And she offered the small bottle to me because I could travel with it on carry-on, because I only did carry-on. And it's called Victoria's Secret Tease. It smells really good. I really like the way it smells. Now, I will say that I feel like it doesn't last all day. It's kind of like it reminds me of like my Bath and Body Works sprays, because these are what I normally use. It reminds me of those because, except more perfumey, it doesn't last all day, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I do really like this smell, so it's kind of on my favorites because I've been using it, as you can tell. And my neighbor's dogs are making an appearance. Good job, dogs. Beautiful voices. Okay, so for jewelry, I've really been enjoying this. It's from Kimmy's Boxes. It's a little planchette that says goodbye and hello and yes and no. I really like it. I've been enjoying it. You're seeing this before my opening of the things that she got me, and another card has aired. Oh, wow. Anyways, so that'll be coming up, but I just wanted to mention it because it's not coming up to, like, yeah. Anyways, ignore me. Another thing I have been enjoying, it is now summer, not summer, but spring, and we're starting to get warm weather. So this is kind of when I like to bronze. Normally I just do some contour here and but because it is summer, I like to bronze. And I've been enjoying this in this ABH Sunset Bronzer. I really like the color and how light it is, and it works really well, I think, with my pale skin. For movies, I really liked the new Doctor Strange movie. Now, as a comic book lover, was it like super correct? No. And was it mostly about the Scarlet Witch? Yes. And did they kind of underplay the Scarlet Witch's powers still? Yes, because she's so powerful. There's some ups and downs about the movie, but overall I really liked it. If I step away from being a comic book lover, I thought it was good. Better than the Batman movie. For music, I've really been enjoying Oceans of Slumber. It's alternative rock. It's not super heavy, but sort of heavy. It's a really good. Her voice is just amazing. It's amazing. So I really have been enjoying that band a lot lately. For food, this isn't really food, it's a protein shake, but I've really been enjoying the Root Beer Float Primer protein shakes. It tastes like root beer float without the carbonation, but it's really good, and I've been really liking that. And I've been eating a lot of red vines. not healthy, but it's true. And I like the black licorice. I know, awful. I'm a terrible, terrible, gross person, but you know. And that's pretty much it with my favorites, you guys. I like to try and keep these short and sweet and not bore you with my god awful taste. Anyways, I hope to see you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.